Um, yeah, it creates 2 beams at 5th level.
Yeah, so you can, if you hit the same target with both of them, you can do 2d10 damage with your
Right.
basic attack.
2d10 plus charisma
Plus
because
your
I'm
charisma,
still
yeah.
keeping that.
And that's your charisma bonus to each beam, too.
Right.
Yeah, so if you attack 2 different creatures, you can
You
still
attack 2 different creatures, but if you attack the same one, you're doing 2d10 plus 6, essentially, which is nice. Non-detection, plant growth, sending. Ooh, I can get Speak with Dead.
I thought about taking that at one point.
Speak with plants or tongues.
kind of makes sense that you would have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, him, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, I have to work later, so I really need to go to bed.
Oh, yeah, go for it, man. We're not. You can do what you want. I have to work tomorrow, too, but I don't have to get up as early because I don't have to travel so far.
Yeah, I have an hour's of travel to do. So, okay, have a good night, guys.
Have a good night, buddy.
Later. Alright, which page are spells on? Spell list 207.
I can get Speak with Plants.
Hmm.
It's actually got some useful things you can do with it, in addition to just talking to them.
All right, so there will be no gaming next week because of the musical. But then
Yeah.
after that, I don't have school. I don't know about Doc, but I'm off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm off any of those days. I'll have to ask and see if I'm supposed to be on for contact days only, or if I'm supposed to be on for like if the teachers are going to be doing workshops, then I probably won't.
We're not.
None of them.
We don't do workshops in Williston aside from twice. No,
Right.
just once, Martin Luther King Day. Everything else is staffing.
I'm still probably going to have to ask just to see because technically, according to the schedule, it says that the only paid days off are holidays, and I don't know if they want me in on days without staff to I don't know, take training or work tickets or things like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, it's almost 2. I'm going to go to bed because I'm going to be up in about 5 hours
Right.
because the kid will be up.
Your mom will be up.
Probably not. She gets to sleep in.
I'm taking the Omen's Tiny Hut.
Let's see, I can take
Hi, guys.
Counterspell later.
Have a good one.
Counterspell, Dispel Magic, Fear. Fear would be a good one. Hunger of Hadar, Gaseous Form, Fly.
So I took Hunger of Hadar with my Warlock. Ended up never really using it. Wasn't a huge fan. So
Hypnotic
Arms of Hadar is better.
Magic Circle. Major Image, Remove Curse, Tongues, and Vampiric Touch.
Vampiric Touch, I think, lets you like heal yourself or something.
Yeah, that might be the one I take. Either Vampiric Touch or Fear. I really do need to like actually buy the book. Is that that website I was using that had all of the spells in a nicely indexed sort of thing got taken down.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah.
No.
Wizards is very, protective of their IP, as well they should be, but,
Yeah.
I wish that they would put out something that was as convenient.
Yeah. All right. I really only need to put the basics in my thing here since I pulled the book out to actually look up the effect. So, all right, I got Leoman's tiny hut, so that'll potentially just make things nicer for us.
Yeah, it'll certainly make it easier.
We don't have to work to do night
Exactly.
camping. Yeah. As long as I have a third level spell slot. Obviously, I'm gonna lose all my spell slots in combat.
Right.
But it's my only third level spell, so the only reason I'm using a third level spell slot is if I'm enhancing one of my other ones. So if
Right.
I'm casting a shatter as third level or something. So
Yeah.
so most likely I won't do that too often. But and next level I get a third level 3 spell slot, which is nice. So. Okay, 2:00. Yeah, I should probably get to bed too. I gotta work. So that was fun though. I had a lot of fun tonight. I kind of feel bad. I railroaded everything.
No, I think it worked with the character of what we've been doing.
That's true. I mean, it wasn't anything like our characters were doing anything differently.
Exactly. I mean, and part of it is like, your character does have the highest charisma, so it's, you're the face of the party. So I mean,
Well, that and just the way I built Jareth and him being a bard is like he doesn't. Even if someone else was trying to like lead the party, he's gonna make himself heard.
right.
Even if he's not the necessarily the face of the party, he's not gonna just sit back and not comment on what's going on. So.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't think anybody's really put out by it.
I just felt like for the later part there, and then Nick was kind of bored, but
Well,
admittedly, we didn't actually get into combat. So
yeah, it's not fighting. He's not interested. Okay, come on. All I'm trying to do here is add a spell, and it's gonna freeze on me again. There we go.
Okay, you're back.
Yeah, I made the mistake of trying to add a spell.
Oh.
Apparently, any sort of scripting just breaks everything.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's probably like I haven't restarted my computer in a while, and I probably got an update.
That could be part of it too, yeah. That and if your internet's kind of slow at times or
Well,
fades in and
that's
out.
not it.
Okay.
That's decidedly not it. I'm paying for pretty good internet.
We're good service.
No, it's definitely PC side, and it's probably just using too much RAM.
If you I should say like if you name these episodes like and you should just name this one Jareth is a fucking douche. Or something like that. Or just WTF Jareth.
I'll tell you what, I was going for that. Like, if you weren't gonna do something crazy, then
you were going to, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's
That's why
that's my character.
That's why I was trying to get like sending stones or something earlier. Is
Right.
I wanted I don't know if you've ever watched Critical Role, but they have earrings that let them communicate back and forth, and I wanted to get something like that for our characters, so that we could just be like, you gonna do anything? I got this one.
Right. I mean, and that's why I was using song titles to send you the hint of exactly what the plan was.
We didn't start the fire. Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, I
Disco
went
Inferno.
with Disco Inferno because I figured that had the correct
The right kick.
yeah.
Yeah. I really hope we go back to that town later on, and one of two things. Either it's super prosperous because without him involved, everyone's able to make things work out really well because he like died from his injuries,
Right.
or it's just a complete ruin because he either got super pissed and killed everybody, or he died and they got attacked and everybody else died. Either way, I'll be kind of happy.
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
like, oh, world-changing effects, guys, to my actions. Our actions.
Duration is 1 minute. And it is concentration. Components BS. Target is that would be single, one target. Okay. So now I'm taking Vampiric Touch.
Sweet.
That allows me to do 3d6 necrotic, and I regain half the amount of the damage dealt.
Sweet.
So that's going to be useful because I take a lot of damage.
I'm looking at a. One of the invocations you can take. You can get False Life that you can cast without using a spell slot just for free. So
Yeah.
you can do that every round because it says a free action, and give yourself temporary hit points. Obviously, they don't add to each other, so
Right.
you can't give yourself temporary hit points, and then if you take damage, you can give them to yourself again. I used that a lot with my Warlock, and it helped out quite a bit.
Let me see what I've got right now.
A horse walks into a bar. The bartender says, "Why the long face?" The horse replies, "My alcoholism is destroying my family."
There's the anti-jokes. The other version of that is the horse says, "Nay."
Yeah. Why does a flamingo stand on one leg? Because if it didn't stand on any, it would fall over. What's the best part about living in Switzerland? Well, the flag is a big plus.
Okay, invocations. I've taken Mask of Many Faces and Agonizing Blast.
Oh man. Oh yeah, agonizing blast of course is good. Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of have to, but
Yeah.
Mask of Many Faces is just because I'm getting myself into trouble, you know?
Yeah.
But let's see, I think I can actually take another invocation.
You might get a third one now.
Yes,
Yeah.
I get a third one.
I
So,
had True Sight or whatever the one is that lets you see like in magical darkness and stuff like that. But actually, my Warlock, we killed my Warlock off last session we played with that campaign, so I'm replacing her with Jareth. We ended up getting a better caster, and I got relegated from combat caster to utility caster, and I was like, well, my Warlock is not built to be a utility caster, so I asked, hey, can I have her go out in a blaze of glory? Because we were trapped in this room and we knew it was going to be a tough fight coming out of it. I said, I'll do something crazy. My pact giver, because it's like an elder god thing, can like break open a portal, kill a bunch of guys, and just suck me in so I die or disappear.
right.
I was like, and then Jareth can be like locked up in the dungeon or whatever, and we can introduce him the next session. And so it was really great. The other guys were like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And I was like, I push open the door, drop all of my gear, run out, and unleash the unholy terror of my pact giver. And basically, it was like that scene from Hellboy with the tentacles just coming out of like an alternate dimension. They just grabbed a bunch of things, including me, and just.
Well, that works.
It works, yeah. So going back to my terrible jokes here, though, this one took me a second. How long is a Chinese name?
How long?
How? No, it's
Oh yeah, yeah.
How
Okay,
long?
I get it. I get it.
yeah. It took me a second at first too.